They are related, aren't they? Bats and chickens.
Yeah, they both have nipples. Keep going.
Yeah, and bats do have fucking. I knew. See, there's a fucking bird with nipples. Fuck you, everybody.
It's not
bats
a
have
bat
nipples.
is not a bird.
What it? Cause it is.
No, it isn't.
It fucking flies, Dave.
There are fish that fly. It doesn't make them fucking birds.
Well, no, I'm not stupid. I know fucking flying. Technically, flying fish don't fly. They just glide.
So do
They
bats.
jump out of the water for things to jump up and eat them. It's fucking pointless. Flying fish are pointless. They
what
jump
happened
out
to
the
you,
water.
Ollie? What happened to you?
Hey? Oh, yeah. So she makes this Chinese meal. Now, I like a bit of spice, and it was just, Chinese meal with soy sauce, some other stuff and all that. So she chopped some fresh chilies, which I really like. So I pick these up out of the jar and I sprinkle them on my thing, my Chinese, and I eat my Chinese meal. But then I start rubbing my face, and literally my nose was burning like you wouldn't believe. So
No, I believe.
Right. Well, anyway, it just kept getting worse. So I thought, fuck it, I'll have a shower. So I had a shower, and like you do when you're in the shower, you wash your arsehole. So I washed my arsehole in the shower, and lo and behold, right now, at this very moment in time, my arse is stinging like a motherfucker.
Wait a minute. So I have a question before we continue.
Is it about the bat?
No. It's why didn't you just wash your fucking hands?
Well, I did in the shower. I thought I got it off.
Yeah, but you washed your asshole before you washed your hands.
With soap.
No, you washed your asshole before you washed your hands. The oil on your hands would come off with any kind of soap you would use because it cuts grease and oil. So that means you touched your asshole with your chili pepper oil hand before Ollie, you washed any other part of your body or you applied any soap at all.
Almost like you were doing something else.
See, I told this story for content, but I didn't expect this. I'll be honest. Otherwise, I wouldn't have told it. Because now I'm getting embarrassed.
See, this is why if you go over to
I
the
don't
Patreon,
finger my asshole.
if you go over to the Patreon, it'll be
the
linked in the
shower.
show notes. The Patreon will be linked in the show notes. If we can make more money, Ollie can buy himself like toys, so he doesn't have to use his hands anymore.
Or
And
chili
we can-
sauce. Or oil.
And we can fucking get away with this whole thing.
So yeah, that's that story. Happy Easter, everybody. How's your arsehole anyway, Dave, after you've been shoving them eggs up your ass yesterday?
I'm a professional.
Holy shit!
So these people are viewing from the porch. See them bouncing? This is no joke.
You get caught out in that, you're fucked.
Yeah, no,
No,
you
he
could
went
die.
out and grabbed
You'd
one.
die. Yeah, that could definitely kill you.
Oh my
Well,
god!
you're being stoned at that point.
Yes, by God.
Look at the sighting.
Yeah, polarize their house.
Oh my god!
And Thai fuck did all that come from?
The sky.
The sky.
Everything.
Everything.
They call me stupid.
For a guy who lives in Nebraska, he's not catching on quick. Busted out the windows. Yeah, that's a fluke
You know
story.
which
but
one?
It's not crazy. It's not like these are like someone grabs it and we're looking at pictures. They are the same size as like an 8-ball on a pool table.
Wow.
Some of them much larger than that.
Do you know the ones that really get me is the ones where you get fucking like loads of birds that just fucking launch themselves at your house, and fucking like the crickets and frogs falling from the sky. That's the ones that get me.
How fucking often does that happen in your town?
Well, it doesn't.
Then how is that what
right.
gets you?
No, have you never seen like frogs falling from the sky on
Have
the
you?
internet? I've seen a video.
Oh, yeah, on the internet. My bad. I was like, no, I've been in hails. I've seen this kind of thing. No, I've never. I've read anecdotal stories about frogs and dust and shit like that. Fish.
Fish, yeah.
This guy. Yeah. So Lake Michigan is about 1/5 the size of the UK. It's one lake, or 20% the size of the UK. That's including all its controlled areas. That's how big the fucking lake is. And at the bottom of the lake, they found this.
Would it be described as one of the Great Lakes?
It is a Great Lake. Yes, not the Great Lake, a Great Lake. Yeah, it is fucking huge. I mean, it's an ocean basically. So
Just a non-salty ocean.
correct, freshwater. And they found a megalithic Stonehenge-like structure at the bottom.
How deep is it?
I don't know. Right offhand, I know they think it's about 9,000 years old, but I don't believe anything they say when it comes to that kind of shit. So they got plenty of pictures. They were sonared it to see how big it is down there, and it takes up quite a bit. It's on the lake floor. There's multiple locations they found with things, and then they found this. Yeah, it's a fucking mastodon painted on a fucking rock.
Isn't it an
Holy
elephant?
Shit.
Yes.
That's wild.
That's some shit, right? And so for those who are not on our Patreon, Patreons can see our video and they can listen to us ad-free. If you would like to do that, it's $5.99 a month. We'd greatly appreciate it. You don't have to, but we would appreciate it. If you want to join like-minded weirdos in the community that, for whatever reason, choose to listen to us, hit us up on X, and we'll happily get you the link to the Discord. Our X's are the Daily Con Pod and L_Dave1776. Message us on either one of those. Please be patient because we have to sort through all the junk. So when you message us, make sure you put in chicken nipples or blue toe or purple toe, something so we know.
Let's just go with chicken nipple.
Chicken nipple? Yeah, let's go with that. Anyway, back to this. So yeah, they found these structures underneath that, artificial. They have been obviously stood up, built there. There's paintings down there. There's apparently more to it. And while it was a big news, like this 2019-ish breaking kind of stuff, I guess they found it in 2007. But they found, they keep that shit to themselves. You don't really hear a lot more being talked about it. And it's, for reference, there's the map. It's out in the middle of the fucking lake. Now, these lakes, they're supposedly carved out because glaciers just cut out huge rifts right there, right? And then melted and then flooded what they'd cut out. That's how we believe the Great Lakes got there. My understanding. Correct me if I'm wrong. All those people who I'm sure know more. So this would have had to been built sometime when the ice was far enough back that it wasn't crushing this anymore, but it hadn't yet flooded. Or everything they've ever told us is bullshit. I lean towards that.
Again, not to quote Graham Hancock, but this is kind of what didn't he say? He said there was a big fucking flood. Maybe that's part of it. Maybe that's some of the stuff that got covered up.
Well, I mean, that's the thing with the flood myth, isn't it? Every culture's got flood myths.
Yeah. That's some wild shit. I mean, and I feel like this should be covered way more than it is. They're like, oh, it's 9,000 years ago. It's before it flooded. It's not a big deal. They just erected this ritual circle. I feel like we should do a lot more searching there.
Yeah, we should have a look. Like what's on the stones. Let's look at what's on the stones.
Let's clean that shit up.
Yeah.
Let's take a look.
Maybe
No,
we should
we're not doing that.
Maybe we should do some dredging around the area. See if we can pick some stuff up.
Underwater
Maybe they should-
archaeology.
Maybe they should
definitely a
drain
thing.
it.
Right. Well, isn't there?
Drain the lake.
Yeah.
It's 20% the size of the UK. It's 1/5 of the UK's landmass.
Maybe not.
Where the fuck you got to pump that water to?
I don't know.
Okay.
There's people that need water. There's people that are thirsty,
really thirsty.
Yeah, but we don't care about those people. Move to where the fucking water is. I don't know if it's yellow cake. I don't think they'd let him just walk around with that.
You pour it out in the hand, and that's radioactive contamination. Is it radioactive? Yeah, it is. Very radioactive.
Sounds like grudge.
Do I qualify as a controlled drain? That material that I just ate is not soluble in body fluids. You pour it out in the hand.
What was
Yeah,
that last
wild.
bit he said that material that I just ate is not...
It's not soluble in body fluids. It's not going to dissolve. It's not going to break down. It's not going to dissolve into the water. It's not solid. Like it's going to stay together, and he's just going to crap it out. That was 1985. Scientists ate radioactive uranium to prove it's harmless.
I mean, you're not going to try it.
Lots of different kinds.
I wouldn't try it.
Uranium. No.
Well, I mean,
Around with that.
he clearly knew what he was doing.
Eating? Yeah, we all know how to eat. Well, I mean, he's already pretty old, so the reality is we say he looks old, and we're like, man, that guy's got to be 60. He's actually 32.
26.